Things you didn't know about Paulo Costa. Arguably the most dangerous middleweight of this generation.
Big hooks. They both exchanged hooks. Down goes Hall. That's it. Paulo Costa does it again.
And known for his explosive style of fighting, Brazilian fighter Paulo Costa has caught the attention of most UFC fans. But there's more to this guy than meets the eye, and we're about to reveal a few home secrets you might not have heard of.
Excellent work here from Boracina. Now goes back to the head kick. Little stumble there from McClellan.
But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Number 1. He is nicknamed Boracina, an eraser. Paulo Costa received his first nickname because of his older brother Carlos, who was also a fighter, and his nickname after being translated to English was Rubber Man because of his flexibility. So it made sense Paulo's first nickname was Boracina, which Costa says translates to Little Rubber or Little Rubber Man. For years, Costa was Boracina, but when he signed with the UFC, the name didn't translate great from Portuguese to English, plus he wanted something new. His coach, Yoel suggested a new name, somewhat based on an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, Eraser. Number 2. Knocked out YouTube sensation Logan Paul. Popular YouTuber Logan Paul experienced a tough start to MMA training after UFC fighter Paulo Costa knocked him out cold. Costa, who was undefeated in his MMA career, made light work of the internet superstar in the ring when he nailed him with a powerful right. Paul immediately crashed to the canvas and was swarmed by those at ringside to check that he was okay. While Paul put in a disappointing performance in sparring, he proved to be a worthy challenger for Costa in a wrestling contest. Number 3. Worked as a realtor and an IT teacher. Paulo Costa, just like any other kid in Brazil in the late 1990s, enjoyed playing soccer but wasn't good at it. He would get into fights at school and in the streets, but always managed to dodge major consequences. With no father to help out and a need for money at home becoming an issue, both Costas had to find work to help Maria Augusta. Paulo worked as a realtor and an IT teacher, showing people how to use Microsoft programs like PowerPoint, Excel, and Word, and also some basic maintenance. Paulo was said to be a good realtor and even sold a few properties to family and friends, and that experience helped him talk better in public. Number 4. Brazilian doctor who helped Paulo Costa suspended by USADA for 2 years. Usually, fighters are the ones who receive lengthy suspensions by the United States Anti-Doping Agency, but there was an exception. A 2-year suspension was issued to a Brazilian doctor by USADA following an unauthorized use of an IV. Costa was subsequently banned for 6 months after he tested positive for having received IV infusions beyond the permissible limit. Both fights in which Costa utilized the IV resulted in TKO wins for the Brazilian middleweight. At UFC 212, he finished Nigerian Alawale Bangbosi in the second round, and at UFC 217, he faced former UFC champ Johnny Hendricks, winning via TKO in the second round once more. Hendricks retired from MMA after the loss. Number 5. Beef with Israel Adesanya. Talking to CBS Sports about their beef, Adesanya said there are certain energies that don't mix well with other energies. You have to be able to understand it and read it, and also to trust and protect your instincts. That's what I did. He just happened to be vibrating around it everywhere, and not everything happens for a reason. The two also nearly came to blows in March after the 31-year-old Adesanya's victory over Yoel Romero at UFC 248 when he climbed the cage wall to berate Costa in the crowd, forcing Las Vegas security to hold the Brazilian slugger back from entering the cage. The open dislike for each other has been as big a part of the allure to Adesanya's second defense of the full 185-pound title, with the expectations for fireworks between them. Number 6. Accomplishments. Paulo Costa made his professional MMA debut in his native country of Brazil in February 2012 after his brother convinced their mother to support Paulo monetarily for a year to pursue his professional martial arts career. Costa made his promotional debut on March 11, 2017 at UFC Fight Night 106 against Gareth McLellan, winning the fight via TKO in the first round and earning his first Performance of the Night award. Costa won the Performance of the Night award twice against Uriah Hall and Gareth McLellan, the Fight of the Night once against Yoel Romero, and the 2019 August Fight of the Month against Yoel Romero. Costa has engaged in 14 matches, with 13 of them being knockouts, and the only loss against Israel Adesanya.
Oh, right off the dome. home. He was trying to put on a good poker face, but his legs...
I'm better than my dream. I don't glow, I beam. My price just went way up, but I'm free. My price just went way up, yeah, but I'm free. Hey, thank the holy trio. I feel like CEO. I'm better than my dream.